related to
Former Israeli Defense Forces spokesman Jonathan Conricus co-authored this recent Jerusalem Post op-ed, Teenage Perpetrators of Terror.
We think that this will not only be a freak event, but that we will see more and more of these attacks where 13, 14, maybe 12-year-olds will take weapons and start attacking Israelis.
Is this something you've been worried that we'd start to see?
I've been looking at the Palestinian Authority's education for quite a while, and I've been trying to raise awareness about that issue. Leaders came back from the Aqaba summit. Not a single word was said about education, about incitement, about hatred, about social media. These are the long-term enablers of terrorism, and we see that embodied in real life, blood and life, when 13-year-old boys are incited enough and educated institutionally to hate Israel when they take up arms and go and kill Israelis because they believe that this will bring them eternal glory or heavenly rewards.
What are Palestinian children being taught about Israel's Jews?
First of all, they are taught overall to hate. Not to respect, not to coexist, but to fight against hate. There's very strong sentiments of dehumanization of Jews and Israelis. There is no acceptance of Israelis and Jews' right to live here safely alongside Palestinians. There's only Palestine, no Israel.
What are the Palestinian children in their schools being taught their best destiny is?
Well, according to parts of the Palestinian Authority's curriculum, which, by the way, is funded including by US taxpayers' money, indirectly. Part of what they are taught is to hate, to be violent, and to seek to continue the violent struggle against Israel. So it's less about science, it's less about life skills, about tolerance, about history. It's about fighting against Israel, and I think that is an immense injustice to Israelis, but also to those Palestinian kids who are caught in a horrible system that teaches them to hate, to be radicalized, and to take up arms and to be violent against civilians. At the end of the day, what it really means is that it'll take generations before we can overcome the current hostilities and educate and move towards peace, sustainability, and coexistence in this area, because all of us understand there's only one way of living here peacefully, and that is through mutual respect of each other, defined boundaries, and coexistence and understanding. But when kids in school are taught this kind of vitriol, it only means that it'll take much more time before we can implement some kind of peaceful coexistent solution between Israelis and Palestinians in Israel.